Hey guys, this is Sam Miskovich from Ars Technica, and this is a replica lightsaber, specifically from a company called UltraSabers based out of Texas. UltraSabers was kind enough to send us specifically the Dark Catalyst version. Not an officially licensed product from the Disney or Lucasfilm camp, and not the only one of these unlicensed products that have made the market. UltraSabers is a company that comes to mind. There are plenty of others out there. Now, the product comes with a number of different handles and hilts right here and bottom pieces right here. They can be mixed and matched. You can go on their site and order a bunch of different ones. We ordered specifically the Dark Catalyst one. We liked the look of this black casing here, silver setting off here. You can get stuff with more like stabby, clawy looking designs here and here as well. You're gonna get, as you will with pretty much any of these replica systems, plastic casing as opposed to anything made of glass or anything that sort of shines better. It does look pretty dull without any light going through it. It has a tip here at the top that's grayed out specifically. This actually catches a lot of light once you turn it on. The casing, ultimately plastic, hard plastic, still has a nice shine to it, isn't picking up any smudges after a lot of testing. This is an active toy. You are not expected to simply hide this. You can bang it around. You can feel a lot of the give there. It's got that sort of obnoxious plasticky sound to it, but the whole point is you get sound when you turn it on, at least when you pay for something with a V3 or V4 sound chip in it. This has a V4 chip in it. So when you turn it on, you get that sort of startup sound, you get a glow on the button, and importantly, you get light all the way through the plastic column. Brightest at the bottom here, but still catches a lot of light at the very top, thanks again to that sort of weird looking peak. And you also get sound as you move quickly. However, you'll notice right there, 4 quick swipes, only 2 sounds. The accelerometer on this is simply looking for a on-off, binary, does it sense motion sort of thing, and it doesn't always trigger. So a slower swipe isn't going to trigger a slow sound, for example. You just kind of have to hope that it's picking up everything. I find when I'm bonking something softer, like a couch cushion, I'm getting a consistent hit, whereas if I'm going for my... Well, that was 4 in a row. That's the best that's done. It hasn't been as good with some of that harder detection, so I couldn't tell you how a saber versus saber battle would necessarily go. But I will say, if you do want to hit 2 sabers against each other and have sort of that intense, as if it's a real lightsaber battle thing, you can tap this button and sort of fake like it is to contact, and press it again to turn that off. And to turn it all the way off, just hold that down for a few seconds. That's also how you trigger a different sound band sensors. There are 7 preloaded in here, along with a silence one. You can also use the USB connector inside of this bad boy in order to load more sounds in and to change the colors. You can change this to any RGB value combination you want for both the blade and this guy. We had this preloaded with Ars Technica's orange and green colors. Tiger sounds was the one that I heard, where it would just kind of go rawr, 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 that sort of thing. We have ultimately a pretty dang good toy. If I was a 12-year-old and I got one of these, I would flip. But we're talking about a $430 price for this specific model, because that's giving us the fullest range of color, that's giving us the fullest amount of programmable sound, and that's giving us this specific handle. You can spend about $150 to $180, and you're going to get one that's still pretty handsome from the look of things. If the build quality is anything like this, just with different designs, they tend to be more silver than black. Those do not have rechargeable batteries. Those have a smaller tier sound chips and less programmable options for the colors. Like, you can still change the colors, but it's not quite the same. So if you want to go full tilt, you're going to be spending about $400, if not more. So with that being said, still seems like a pretty cool thing to have for a movie screening if you want to totally geek out. And this is going to be part of Ars's charity auction at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017. Please tune into Ars Technica around then. We're going to have a ton of notices about this charity auction. This could be yours. For now, it's mine, and I'm going to go scare some children with it. This is Sam Miskovich from Ars Technica, signing off. You can also look up sound font libraries for things like...
Cancel.
Whoa. Didn't see that coming.